Hello, my name's Kian May, and today for my demonstration speech, I'm going to do how to make cold brew coffee. Cold brew is an up-and-coming thing for coffee lovers. I absolutely love coffee. I love hot coffee, iced coffee, frappuccinos, Starbucks, everything. I have a Keurig, I have a coffee pot, coffee junkie. So when I discovered from my dad what cold brew was, I was like, oh, I don't know, I already have so many different ways to make coffee. He was like, no, you have to try this. He's like, this way is different. It's a little more caffeinated and you can make it ahead. And it also keeps longer when you make it ahead. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll try it out. So I tried it out and it was super easy to make, and like he said, it does keep for a really long time. I put it in a mason jar and it keeps for at least a week. So that's a week that I can just make it ahead, not have to worry about rushing around in the morning. I can just get it from the fridge and then I go, and then I'm not late for work anymore. So today I'm going to show you how to make it, and it's super easy and fun. So how I start off is I personally like to grind my own coffee beans at home, but it's completely fine if you use just like Folgers or MasterChef just already ground. That's completely fine too. I just like to grind them at home. So I already put some coffee beans into my grinder, and I already ground them a little bit because it's pretty loud, but basically, you just grind those up for a little bit, and then I'm going to dump them into my container. I normally keep all my grounds in the freezer. I find that they last a little longer that way. So immediately from my container, I'm going to put it in the French press. And this French press is a Starbucks French press that my dad got me when he wanted me to try cold brew. And it's super simple. Basically, the press just goes up and down. And on the side, it has ground coffee, 4 cups, 6 cups, 8 cups, and then it has a water gauge. So it's really easy to use. I know they sell them at Starbucks. They might sell them at Sheetz. They probably sell them at Walmart. So what you do, and I'm sure they have them a bunch of places on the internet too. So you would just take this out, and then you're going to put your coffee grounds in the bottom of this very carefully, because I always make a mess. Okay, and then I just kind of shake this around, and I get level, and I see that I have about 6 cups of grounds. And you can change the amount of water according to how caffeinated you want it. I normally just do an equal ratio. 6 cups of grounds, 6 cups of water. So what you're going to do is I have the water here, and we're just going to very slowly, you don't want to do it too quick because then the beans could go everywhere. And you're going to pour it up to the 6 mark line. I actually need some more water. Okay, I'm back. So then you're going to pour it up to the 6 cup line. It's a little tricky to see because the coffee grounds float. So I am going to then, you don't stir it, you don't shake it, you don't anything, you just leave them like this. So then you put the lid on, and don't press this down until the morning. And it looks like this. You can see the water and the coffee beans are kind of separated. It floats. And you're going to leave this as long as you want. I normally leave it like 12 hours. You can leave it for 24. But I strongly encourage you to leave it for at least over 6, just so it can sit and, kind of like soak up the water and release more caffeine. So just for demonstration purposes, I'm going to show you what to do in the future when it's ready. So basically, after you wait all your time, the 12 hours, 24, whatever you want to do, is you would press down just like this. And as you can see, all the beans are going down and the coffee is going up. So you would just do that. And then mine has a little nozzle, so you can just pour it out. And what I like to do is get my cup of them. I personally like my coffee. I love caramel macchiato flavor, but my mom and I are addicted to the peppermint mocha. So I'm one of those people that I like my creamer with a side of coffee. So that's how I like mine. But you don't have to use cream. You don't have to use sugar. It's personal preference. You can add it over ice. You can make a frappuccino with it. Either or. But like I said, I like my creamer. So I just put a little bit of creamer in here. And then I don't like sugar. I think it makes it too sweet. So I use Splenda. And I normally put like 2 packs of Splenda in. Okay, we'll mix that around. And then what you would do is just begin to pour the coffee.